Hello everyone, it's me, Brianna Page, aka Underlodge Stables, back with another video. So, I didn't feel I did justice enough to show you guys in that list video just my newest horses, so I'm going to be doing a two-part video series showing you all the horses that I got in 2021. This first part is going to be all my Breyerfest models I bought. Now I don't mean just from Briarfest 2021. Like any other Briarfest models I bought during the Briarfest 2021 season. And yeah, you can see I'm wearing my Danny t-shirt for the occasion. So let's get started. So I still don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, and that is really bothering me. But this pretty, like silver bay or palomino, I'm not really sure what his color is on the new, I guess you could call it the new Frisian mold. But yep, he's really pretty. Again, he came out with matte and glossy. I got the glossy. So, yeah, I was pretty stoked about that. I also got some celebration horses I was missing from my conga. So, this one here, this is Dr. Peaches. And he was the very first Briarfest celebration horse back in 1990. And, honestly, this guy was one of the harder ones to track down to have a complete celebration horse collection, because he's so old and there were very few of him made, like 1,000 something pieces, like 1,000 at minimum, maybe a few more pieces, but I don't remember. But yeah, he was pretty limited and pretty old, so he was actually pretty difficult to find. I have his stand packed away right now, well, not packed away, but it's over on the shelf. I didn't want to bring it because it tends to fall off of his bottom, but this is the glossy version of Top Gun, one of the Breyerfest 2020 store specials that they let you pre-order in gloss, and I have both Benelli and Cheesecake in glossy, so I thought that would be quite fitting that I should complete my glossy set and get Top Gun, because I thought it'd be cool to have a complete set of glossies from the first time they offered that option. So here's another celebration horse that I bought. Now, these other celebration horses I mostly bought secondhand. So this one is from Briarfest 2016. It says on his belly. It's kind of hard to read because it's in gold, but it says, and I know I might butcher his name, but I think it was something like Imperador Das Agus JM or something like that. I can never remember his full name nor pronounce it correctly, so I just call him Imperador. Keep it simple. But he is really nice. I mean, he's got some fish scale dabbles going on, but this isn't a model that I show. This is kind of just a piece of my celebration horse congas, so I'm really not too worried about that. Now, Glossy Thorn. This is one of the ones that I got my Celtic Fling Memories grab bag. I actually only kept 2 of the 4 special runs that I got in the grab bag, so this is one of them, because yes, he's on the Trekner, but I like this newer, more full tail. I didn't really like the weird jug handle tail that the older ones have. It's really weird to me. I much prefer it with the new fuller tail. Much nicer. And this guy is especially nice because he's got a little bit of a shiny gold undertone going on there, so he's really cool. And of course, since I really like the Ashquar mold, I had to get this guy in both finishes. So this is my matte version of Reverence. He's really, really nice. Really crisp markings and whatnot. He's absolutely beautiful. But my favorite version of him is probably my glossy one that I got in December. I had to wait a long time to get this guy, but it was well worth the wait because he just looks absolutely stunning in a glossy finish. So he was very much worth the wait. This is the other special run for my Celtic Fling Memories grab bag that I kept. This is the Leopard Appaloosa Lunch Surprise on the Giselle mold. I don't normally collect this mold, but I had to make an exception because I got lucky enough to pull the, I don't know what you'd call it, color, pattern, style variation of the Cilantro Surprise. That was my favorite. And like I said in the other video, had she been glossy, that would have just been a bonus, but I'm just glad that I got the Appaloosa because I love Appaloosas. They're just so pretty. And this guy here, this is Straight Bet. He is from Breyerfest 2018. Done on the, I think this is called the Duende mold, I believe. I'm trying to learn the names of all the molds. But, yeah, he's just a real stunner, actually. I mean, he only has that one white leg going on right here on this leg. So, not much, but, the gloss really does it for him. It really brings out that, highlighting and detail in his coat. So, that's him. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. I had a bit of a long day today. This one is Decile. This isn't one that I actually got pulled for. I actually traded for this guy, actually. So, long story short, I had a friend who had the Marwari version of this horse, and she wanted Chanel from Briarfest 2015. So I traded Chanel to her for the Marwari version of Decile, and well, I think you see where this is kind of going. I then traded the Marwari version of Decile to a friend of mine who preferred that version, and I traded for this version because I just like this version better. It has a lot more personality to it, so I don't know. I just prefer that version of the mold. My glossy flaxen liver chestnut 7 Arts of Prize horse. Really pretty. He's got that ombre thing going on with his mane and tail. It's really cool, which I kind of would love it if Breyer would do that ombre effect with regular runs. And here's my glossy Maximum Sabino guy. He's really pretty. I actually love his mane is a little bit red in it, and then his tail is like really cool, like two-tone. Like it goes from being like almost black at the top to being completely white down here at the tip. So that's really, really cool. Now, of course, this one I'm excited about because Breyerfest 2013 was the first year that I ever went. And this guy, Loretto, was my favorite special run. So, well, sadly we got home and when I got there, actually had a bunch of horrible shiny marks all over him. So I wound up having to sell him dirt cheap as a body. So I decided to get myself a new one. And this one has absolutely nothing wrong with it. No shiny marks, no scuffs, no scratches, no dings. He is perfect. And as a result, this boy will be joining my show string. Alright, so getting into the table over here now, so I think I'll do the big guys first and save the little guys for last. This one is Leah's Fancy Breyer on the amber mold. I think it's amber. Correct me if I'm wrong, but with the twins, I believe this is the amber mold. So, yeah, she's just a simple little, like, I don't know, buttermilk-ish colored pinto filly. She actually goes with Leah's Fancy Chick, which is why I got her. Because, she's the daughter of this celebration horse, so I technically consider her part of the celebration horse set as a result. And then here we have, this guy's really pretty. This is Nobel II. Again, with the Andalusian mold that I conga. So this guy is really awesome. I like this guy a lot. Pretty in coloration, not a single flaw. He has nice dappling going down on his legs where they get darker. On his shoulder, right there. Right on this leg, and right over here. He's got some nice dappling. See if I can get a little closer to show you. But yep, he has some really nice dappling going on there, so that dappling is just incredible. So of course I had to share it with you guys because, well, I haven't seen dapples that good on a Breyer in a fairly long time. So I think next I'll start from the end here and work my way down. So this one is Mustang Lady, and I believe she was the 1991 Briarfest celebration horse, I believe. And yeah, one curious thing about her, I know that this on her neck is called a freeze brand. It's used to identify a Mustang, but I'm really not too sure what the 48 on her hip is about. So if someone could enlighten me, I would very much appreciate that, because I find that a little odd and would like to know why she has a number on both sides of her hip. So next we have this Rudin. He was the celebration horse from 2017, Gateway to India. Beautiful chestnut on the Marwari mold, and I really like this guy. He's simple. He's got a blaze and 3-weight leg markings, and his chestnut. I mean, other than that, there's not much, but I don't know. I kind of just like the simplicity of the color of this guy. This guy actually wound up trading for at a swap meet, actually. Let me sit down so you can see him a little better. But this is Apollo del Solis, or Solis, or I'm really not sure, again, how to actually pronounce his name. That's why I just call him Apollo. or, well, Sunny Boy, because, well, Apollo was the Greek god of the sun, so fitting name, lovely color too. This guy also has a bit of an ombre thing going on. His mane where it goes from darker to lighter. His tail has the same thing where it goes from the darker to lighter as well. And I think that's really pretty. And I don't normally collect this mold, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep this boy or not, but he is really, really pretty regardless. He's a very pretty horse. Alright, so this is the something inevitable or something like that. This guy, I believe, I'm pretty sure this guy was the 2002 celebration horse. Yeah, 2002 Briarfest celebration horse. Inevitable. I think there are some initials before the name, but I don't remember them. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. But he's pretty much just a simple bay horse, but I personally like him. Simple horses can sometimes be the most beautiful. Now, this one you'll definitely all recognize. This one is Denatch's Northern Tempest. She was our celebration horse last year, and she is absolutely beautiful. She is done on the, what's it called, Kindred Warm Blood mold. I had to think a minute there. But she is very pretty. She has this beautiful, like, loud Appaloosa coloring. It's just, she is just spots all over her. I mean, she is absolutely beautiful. Probably one of my favorite Breyerfest celebration horses that they've done in recent years. This one here, this is Tessimal Wind. I can't remember what year this guy is from, though, but he Briarfest celebration horse, and I forget what years he's from, and I can't seem to remember how many were made, but he's actually really lovely. He's got a little bit of gray on his mane there. He's got a little bit of black up here in his mane above his ears right there. And you can kind of see his tail goes from white to a little bit of gray. He's very pretty. Again, not normally a mold I collect, but he's a celebration horse, plus his coloring is very, very pretty, so happy to have him. Plus he was really hard to track down, actually. Again, the stand is on the shelves for this girl. I just took her off because her stand likes to tip over, but this one is Josie, aka Queen of Hearts. She was one of the store specials last year during Briarfest. The cool thing about this girl, flip her over, and she's a solid bay. But flip her back, and she has this really cool brindle pattern. Why? Because she's what they call a chimera. Two non-identical embryos, foals in the embryonic state, fused together in utero. I don't think it's that common that happens, but it produces some pretty cool looking horses when it does. I have some little stablemates here. This one is Stallion from Briarfest 2014. I forget which one it was, but I actually got this guy in one of my grab bags that I bought last year. But he's just so cool. He's He's silver, shiny, pretty, and glossy. So, I'm happy. He's just so pretty. Is another pretty glossy one here. This is Sky from Breyerfest 2020. Really pretty little guy. He's like a, I don't know. I guess you could call this color, not sure. Either it'd be a chocolate taffy or a silver bay. I'm really not sure, but regardless, he is absolutely beautiful. Love the gloss finish. It really brings out his details. You know, this one is Data. I'm not always the best with names, but this one is the stablemate on the I don't know, the Darley mold or whatever they're calling it, this Blue Pinto guy. So he's really, really neat. I like him a lot. This one is Coco, and he is done in a like a rose gold pinto with like a shiny silver pearly mane and tail. He is just really, really pretty. I really like this guy a lot, so yeah. Let's see. I'll do this guy next. This guy's really cool. This one is Kaleidoscope. He was the single individual limited edition stablemate for last year, Briarfest 2021. So it's really cool. He has all these different like flecks and spotting of different color on him. So he's super cool. Super, super cool. I almost wish I had gotten a second one of this guy because, well, not only was he so affordable, but I kind of would have been interested to see if there would have been any variation between two of them. So, if I can ever get another one of him, I probably will, just because he's so cool. This one is Jersey, another Breyerfest 2020 stablemate. And I'm actually considering just getting Orkney to complete the set, even though I really don't like the mold he's on at all. But it'd be pretty cool to have 2 complete sets of Breyerfest stablemates, so I might just buy him this year during Breyerfest. So just have the complete set because they're just such cool little souvenirs to have, really. We have this guy here, View. I'm really not too sure how you say this guy's name properly, but the little mini fighting stallion and all the different colors there. He's really, really cool. I like him a lot. So I was super glad last year when, after I bought my tickets, I was overjoyed when I found out that Dad was able to get through checkout with a full set of the stablemates, because it was really rough during ticket checkout last year. So yeah, and I had to go to I think it was like a doctor's appointment or something. Tickets were on sale, so Dad got the 2 tickets and the stablemate set. So this is the last one that completes the little single day stablemate set. This one is, I don't know, Avantgarde. I don't really know how you say this model's name properly, but it's on the adorable new Fjord mold, and I actually can't wait to see what colors Breyer does of this mold, because oh my goodness, this mold is just absolutely adorable. I love it. I I can't lie. I kind of feel another conga coming on eventually. So then to these last few guys. These are also Briarfest celebration horses. This one is Turbo. Turbo the Wonder Horse. He is really, really cool. He's got a little bit of a face marking there, a little bit of a cool blaze. He's got his white markings on his legs there. He is just, wow. I don't know, I just love this particular mold. It just has so much personality. Plus it's an in-action mold, so that could be it too. I like horses in action. So this one is Roxy, aka Wizard's baby doll. And she was the 2009 Breyerfest celebration horse. I had to check her belly stamp. I like that they do that now with the more recent celebration horses from, like, I think 2007 going forward. So that's nice, because you don't have to guess what year they're from. You can just turn over their belly and you can check. So that's nice. So this girl is from 2009, Wizard's baby doll, aka Roxy. Really pretty, simple black horse. I mean, she's got a nice little star on her forehead there, and she has this one little white marking on her leg right there. I don't know how well you can see it, but right there against the hand. That's her only white marking on her legs, but she's a really, really pretty horse. Nonetheless, I really like the mold too. Now this guy is from, if I can read it, this one is from 2007, Rugged Painted Lark on the Zippo Pine Bar mold. I don't know. I just really think this mold is, like, so cute. I think it's just the face for me. The face on this mold is just so adorable. And I don't normally collect this mold, but again, a celebration horse was still in this mold, so kind of gave me an excuse, and I'm happy to actually have an excuse to have this mold in my collection, because I currently have every single Breyerfest celebration horse made from 1990 all the way up to 2021, and it was not easy, nor was it cheap to obtain them all, but yeah, as you can see, they didn't stamp the older horses, but I'm pretty sure that this guy was 93, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy was 1993. And this is Lucky Lad, Gladwin's Lucky Lad or something like that, I think. But he's actually a really nice model. He's got, like, this wide blaze on his face. He's really pretty. He's got these 4 white legs, and he's got this little, like, pinto patch going on down there on his belly. So he's just really, really neat. I just really like this guy a lot. So yep, that is all the all the Breyerfest model horses that I got during 2021. So, yeah, stay tuned next Wednesday at same time, same place. Next Wednesday at 6 o'clock for part 2, where I'll be showing all of my Breyer 2021 models I bought. They're not Breyerfest related, so these were all my Breyerfest related purchases and acquisitions and whatnot. Next Wednesday, it'll be all my just general model acquisitions, not Breyerfest specific. So, yeah. See you next Wednesday at 6 o'clock with part 2 of this series. Bye.